your boy Shunt and your boy Redacted.
What's going on? Catch us on Wylion Mofo, Real Dumbshit and Redacted Shunt for the Twitter. On YouTube and on Facebook it's Official Wylion. Instagram is Wylion Official and Mixcloud is Wylion RDS for all that dumb shit.
What's going on? Chip and Dale of podcasting, I'm back.
Jesus. Chip and Dale. Okay, so who's Chip, who's Dale? And where's our blonde chick?
Your Chip? Yeah, your Chip and Dale.
But we haven't got a blonde chick. And we haven't got a Marguerite. If anything, you look like Marguerite.
Yeah, but like... you mean Monterey Jack?
Monterey, that's it. Monterey
I'm
cheese.
talking about original recipe Chip and Dale when it was just them.
Oh, just, what, beating up, is it Goofy? Who were they clowning on? It weren't Mickey. Mickey won them, none of that shit.
Can't remember.
Meh, whatever.
Somebody?
More like the Billy and Jimmy Lee of podcasting.
The fuck are they?
Double Dragon, bro.
Oh, I never played Double Dragon. Well, actually, I played it,
Just
but I
didn't
didn't
know
have
the names.
Sega.
You didn't have Sega?
No.
It's fine. Super Nintendo and Nintendo Entertainment
that?
System, yeah.
I never
I
had
used
it.
to rinse it.
Nah, I played it like a couple of times, but I didn't have it.
Shit, I had a Commodore 64. A Double Dragon 1 and Double Dragon 3.
Yeah, I never had it.
It's terrible.
I never had it.
You
I was
missed
poor.
Everyone was poor. I still played Double Dragon.
I played it like once or twice, but I didn't own it.
Yeah, I suppose. It's not an owning game. I mean, I bought Double Dragon Neon. It's worth a check out.
Well,
Definitely.
I got games once a year at Christmas.
Same here. In fact, I got less than one game. I used to wait until...
How'd you get less than one game?
Basically, the only time where I used to get games is when the console thing had just done. So,
Yeah.
like, I had a Commodore 64 and everybody had NES.
Okay.
And then I got a Super Nintendo when everybody had the PlayStation.
That's upsetting.
I mean, I had all the games, if that makes sense. Then I got a PC and emulator and it didn't matter anymore. But,
Yeah.
yeah. I had a Mega Drive for a little bit. I swapped it for my SNES.
I don't think I ever had a Mega Drive in my house.
Damn, son. No, you're not missing out on much anyway. The only games, it was like Mortal Kombat because you had the blood in there, and then Mortal Kombat 2 came out on the SNES, so fuck off the Mega Drive for that. And then Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat Ultimate, all better on the Super Nintendo.
Alex the Kid.
Oof. Big Blockhead versus Mario. You mad?
I played that. I think my cousin or my uncle had one.
Master System 2 with the thing built in.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone had that. Apart from me.
I didn't have it.
Neither did I. When everybody had a Master System and a Nintendo Entertainment System, I had a Commodore 64. I told you this already. Shit, I didn't even get to touch an Amiga. You mad? Until I was like late in the day, bruv. Late in the day. Talking Atari ST. I didn't have an Atari ST. You mad? Yeah, none of those computers. I remember playing that Batman game. Remember the Batman game?
What Batman game?
The Batman film game.
Oh, I've seen it. I never played it.
It was so good. Especially on the Amiga.
Yeah.
You had the Amiga, it's great. You had the Commodore, not so great.
Yeah.
Because they used to do the same game but with more limitations.
Yeah.
It's horrible, bruv. Why bother? Why do it to me?
I think.
Terminator 2 was alright though.
I think. Arkham Asylum was the first Batman game I played.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So you never played Batman Returns?
Nah.
Never
Never
played.
had
Actually, were they on Sega only? Oh god, yeah. Might have
It
been.
might have been.
No. They're on SNES as well. I remember. You had Batman and Robin, which is Batman and Robin,
Yeah,
Batman
never
animated
played it.
series.
Never played it.
I played him. Blockbuster.
Yeah. It was a good thing I waited until they got good to jump.
Definitely. I mean, like, all the games are alright. The only game that was a bit weird was Batman Revenge of the Joker, because that never happened.
Yeah.
So it's like you're playing a game version of something that didn't happen.
Well, like a dream.
Yeah, it's weird.
Or a Zack Snyder film.
I mean, It's more Zack Snyder and everything. Because you had like little still clips of Joker still laughing.
Yeah.
All that stuff, and you're thinking, oh, but you're dead already. So,
Jack Nicholson.
yeah. It's weird.
Even back then, when I saw that film, I was like, why did you kill the Joker?
Oh, he had to die.
Makes no sense. No, he doesn't. No, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, no, he didn't have to die. He didn't have to die. He could have caught him.
Yeah.
He didn't have to murder him.
Didn't murder him.
He did.
He let him go. That's it.
He murdered him by tying his leg to the thing. What did he expect was going to happen? Best case scenario, his hand fell off the rope ladder and he smashed his face against the side of the building.
Joke's on him, innit?
That's not a joke. That's murder.
Yeah, pretty much. But Batman's never really been one for jokes, so.
But the movie versions have always been one for murder.
I know. It's quite worrying, right?
Yeah.
But then you got to think of it as a girl, like, getting dressed to go out. You're going to wear all your clothes, you're going to, put your bits and pieces on, and you got to commit. No, you got to commit. You got to commit, so...
yeah, but you don't have to commit to murder.
Yeah.
You commit to making the best franchise possible.
I don't know. I don't think he was thinking that far ahead.
Maybe.
Because you had Batman and Batman Returns, that's like 2 films and that's it. Tim Burton was like, nah, I don't want to do Batman forever. It's just long. That's the end of that story. But yeah. What's the dumb shit?
Let's have a look. Actually, I'm prepared today.
Oh dear.
Oh. Here's another story that we spoke about a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Sort of. Not directly, indirectly.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart want to do their own streaming service.
Yeah. I think it's okay for a shopping service to do it.
Why? It's not okay. It's not okay for anyone else to jump on this train. This train is full. No more.
I don't know. I mean, if it gets you from A to B, why not? Depends. Like, if they have it so you shop at Walmart, and then if you shop at Walmart, you get this free streaming service, and there's a certain amount of TV stuff, I kind of sort of approve of it. It's better than a frigging club card.
I guess, but it's worth more than a club card.
Yeah, but you just have to keep on shopping. You have to keep on shopping. That's it. It's like Amazon Prime, isn't it?
Yeah, but like shopping on Amazon doesn't give you a discount on Amazon Prime. Like Prime
yeah,
Video.
well, it gives you certain offers, like in regards to Prime Day. And what's the other one? Oh, they had a couple of. Well, they have a couple of schemes anyway. I know that much. Next day delivery for your Prime. Yeah.
I guess, but that's not the same. It doesn't feel as
Authentic.
tied in as what you're
Yeah, Amazon got on there when it was like early. So definitely. Hats off to Amazon, as it were.
Yeah, so they want it to be cheap. So like cheap, or they're toying around an idea with, for a free one, but it's supported by ads. So they might do that. Apparently they already have like a streaming, like buy or rent type thing. But yeah, I'm just sick of hearing like people coming out with streaming.
Well, it's up until people have the next sort of form of entertainment. Like, remember, like people were doing rentals and all that stuff, and
that's different. When you were renting a video back in the day, that's just in your local area, so there could be like 100 blockbusters or whatever. Like this, it's like my main annoyance with this is that you are not going to be able to get the majority of your content in one place. Like, it's just going to force companies, the studios, to keep the content to themselves. There's going to be hoarding content.
Yeah.
There's going to be a content war.
Nah, not even.
Content war.
It's going to be
already. It started.
It's going to be content drought.
Nah,
That's what it is.
Content war.
Because they think that I'm going to swap my Netflix, which has more than one thing on it, to their one
but
thing.
at the point, but
Same thing with WWE. The WWE network makes sense.
It's gonna have, but you're going to find in a few years that your Netflix just has Netflix originals on it and nothing else.
Yeah, there's that.
Best case scenario, you might have some stuff where, kind of like CBS, where you can't use the CBS app outside of the US, so you can get their content on Netflix. But other than that, just going to be Netflix originals. That's it.
Yeah.
Which, is not necessarily bad, but like, I want some other shit too.
Yeah. Variety is the spice of life, as it were.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess in theory, like, it should be good for writers and content creators.
Yeah, because there's more things to create.
Because people are going to want content. Like, they're going to want content to fill up their dumb streaming services. But yeah, no, I don't like it.
Yeah, as long as a consumer, it's not good.
Yeah, as a consumer, it's fucked. I guess, like, we just need to get used to signing up short term.
Yeah, what will probably happen is that your cable provider or your internet provider will hold the keys to the best streaming services, and that'll be it.
What do you mean?
Like, like when you're getting a phone contract and you can get free Spotify for 6 months or whatever. It's going to be like that, but you're just going to get it from your cable provider or your internet service provider.
Internet service provider, maybe. Cable providers, I don't think so much. Because why am I paying cable and streaming service for?
No, because it'll be like it'll just be a channel on your cable box, so you could just watch on your TV. Depends on how crazy it gets. But if it's the case that you can get like apps for these streaming services on all your portable, mobile, as well as home
but that's not
consoles.
going to be worth it. I'm not going to pay for cable to get free Netflix. I'll just pay for Netflix.
There you go. But then, you still need the internet for your Netflix. You might as well get Netflix for free from a service provider.
Yeah, but if you're just getting internet, it's going to be cheaper than paying for however many channels.
Not really. I mean, equally you're fucked anyway, not that much. Moving swiftly on.
Fuck those dudes. You see the Robin Hood trailer?
Yeah, I saw little bits of it.
What do you think?
I like the angle. I'm not too sure of the execution. See, it just looks like a skin has been put over freaking was it Knightsman or Kingsman?
I can't say I agree.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, it looks better than the Russell Crowe version.
Anything looks better than that. That was fucking garbage.
Yeah.
For a start, how do you have Robin Hood origin when the dude's like 50 years old? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Before the film even came out, I'm like, this don't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just dumb. And then on top of that, it was just fucking boring.
Yeah, it was.
I just didn't give a shit. Fuck that film, man. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I think about this film. I think it's probably not going to make as much money as they would expect.
Yeah.
I
I mean, how much was the budget?
don't know.
It doesn't look like, you know, proper, full-blown Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just very. Yeah, I don't know. Like they tried to make it very slick, but I don't know if I like even. Oh yes, I'm a lord, but no, at night I'm Robin Hood. Like,
Yeah, seems a bit meh.
yeah.
Take it or leave it, innit? Yeah. So Robin Hood not stealing our hearts today. Alright, so more dumb shit.
Speaking of DC movies,
Oh god.
CW's doing a Batwoman series.
Oh, so it's no longer a character, it's the whole series now.
Well, it's both. They're gonna do the crossover in December, I believe, and then she's getting her own series.
Just pointless.
Why?
I don't give a fuck about Batman. Give me Batman, Robin, Nightwing.
Sexist.
No, Batgirl. Give me somebody I care about within the Bat family.
What's wrong with Batwoman?
I don't know what the fuck she does. The last
Yeah,
one.
but you'll find out. You'll find out.
The
People
last
didn't
thing
know the
I remember
Flash.
watching of Batwoman was that that Batman animated thing, and that was boring.
Oh.
It turns out that Batwoman was actually two people at the same time.
It's not that Batwoman, or it's not those Batwoman. Yeah, but people didn't know who the Flash was.
Yeah, but the Flash has always been one character.
No, it hasn't.
Well, I mean,
Exactly.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah, I suppose.
You'll find out.
I haven't got high expectations of the
Why not?
Batwoman. Mainly because of the direction that the CW is going in at the moment. Like, I can't trust it. I mean, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Like now that I've had a couple months to sort of like saturate and like figure out, you know, what are they actually planning.
Yeah.
It's like they're running out of ideas now. They've gone for all the big ones, and now they're just going for the really shitty, mediocre ones.
Well, I mean, the Flash doesn't really have that many big ones.
Yeah, but they've done both of them.
The ones that they've done, yeah, I mean, that's the point. Like,
They've done all three actually. Even Gorilla Grodd, they've done them all
yeah,
in the first 3 seasons.
That's the reason. Like, what would you expect them to do? Like, they
I
used
know.
up all the good ones, and with Arrow, the same. Like, he doesn't really have that many really good ones, and as well on top of that, the last season they tried to bring it kind of back to basics.
Yeah.
With like just oh my god, I don't even
One
like
man in
thinking
his
about it.
boat.
I don't even like thinking about it.
One man in
I
his
hated
boat.
that season. That's like the worst season since season 3.
4. I think you're thinking of 4.
Nah, I'm thinking of 3.
What happened in 4 again?
4 was I think 4 was Damien Dark. Oh shit, yeah. Let's see.
I was saying Raj Al Ghul isn't that bad.
But it wasn't that good either. I don't know. Just put all 3 of those ones together and they'll just shit. They can just sit in a shit pile in the corner.
Mind you, I mean, I think the dragon was a hard sell. Very hard sell.
Not really. They could just wrote it better. Like, there's, like, as far as I saw, like, he was just a gangster. Like,
Wasn't Vinnie Jones in there at one point?
yeah, he was.
Was his name Bullet?
No, it was Brick.
Oh yeah, that's it, Brick. Yeah. No, it's an inanimate object.
Yeah, no, like they could have done Dragon, but better. Like, there's no. It was just boring. Like, they just didn't inject any excitement into it whatsoever, and like the character himself was just a bit all over the place and just uninteresting.
Well, it's just execution, like you said before. Like, But yeah.
So I don't think. I mean, it might have been a hard sell in terms of like not a lot of people know who he is, but you can say that for almost all the Arrow villains.
I mean, to be fair, I think the only one that can probably have a better season out of the two of them is probably going to be Flash, only because they can do a lot more playing around in there. Whereas the Arrow, he's in prison. What, is he going to break out? Batwoman's there. It's like you've got too many things confusing.
Yeah, but she's not going to be there until like the crossover. I don't think she's going to be in the same universe as them. I think it's going to be a Supergirl thing where they're like, she's in a next door universe. But like, you say Flash has a chance of being good, but like, I feel like the Arrow was good more recent than Flash.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like the season before was good, like with what's his face?
Prometheus.
Yeah.
That's only because you like the fact that everybody potentially died at the end.
Not even that. That was the worst part.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't really a good part. That was because obviously you knew most or all of those people survived. The only person that died was the person that was just unnecessary, which was his ex-girlfriend. Not even his
They've been teasing us since season 1, bro.
She wasn't even his ex-girlfriend, just his ex-side piece.
They've been teasing us since season 1, so...
Well, there's teasing the child more. And that dude is so annoying as well. Like,
William.
Yeah, he is not a good actor.
It's not as bad as Carl.
Yeah, I guess.
Carl from Walking Dead.
I guess.
Most annoying child actor.
I don't know what. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Because I was thinking, like, was the last season of The Flash actually good? No, it wasn't really. Like,
it was very meh. It wasn't great. It should have been better. But you're thinking, you're just as grateful that it wasn't a speedster, another speedster.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of it. Like, it should have been better, or it should have been more interesting. But it wasn't. Like, the most interesting thing he did, it wasn't even that interesting. It was when he framed him for his death. It was kind of like the most interesting thing he did, but it wasn't even that interesting. And it's like, what I found weird about that little period is like,
what, Flash in prison?
No, just before that, when it was like the guy was complaining about how Barry's harassing him.
Yeah.
And his own friends kind of didn't believe that he wasn't harassing him. It's like, I'm trying to tell you, he's the guy, he's the bad guy. And they're like, no, he's just like, just a professor in a wheelchair. Like, why are you harassing him for? Leave him alone. It's like, what's wrong with you guys? Like, seriously. Like, I will cut all of you off.
Well, this is it.
Iris divorced. Like, get the fuck out of my house.
No, Iris believed him.
No one believed him.
No
one believed him, and it was just weird. And like, it only lasted for an episode, but it's like, what the fuck, man?
No, everyone else in Team Flash believed him.
No, not at first. Not at first when it was like he's harassing him and like he went to go see his boss at the police station and stuff. Yeah. It was like, yeah, he's all turning up at my house and shit. And it's like, well, there's a reason why I'm turning up at his house. It's because he's a fucking criminal. But they was like, oh, Barry, leave him alone. Blah,
yeah, but what he was doing was fairly Minority Report, to be fair. He hadn't become a criminal at that point yet.
He was a criminal at that point.
Yeah, when he set off the
he set up everything. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I kind of have higher hopes for Arrow.
Yeah.
At the moment.
But Batwoman, I reckon, same thing with Supergirl. When they introduced Supergirl, they tried too much, and it just fell flat on its face. I mean, Supergirl, still reckon they should just dump that series. It's just not interesting.
People like it.
It's boring. I mean, the only thing that's cool in...
Yeah, but Batwoman doesn't have to be boring. Just because Supergirl's boring doesn't mean that Batwoman has to be boring.
Yeah, but who's going to be a mentor? Alfred.
She doesn't need a mentor. Or her dad. In the comics, her dad mentors her.
Who's her dad?
What do you mean, who's her dad?
Is her dad Bruce?
Of course her dad's not fucking Bruce.
Then I don't want to fucking see it then. Fuck
Why?
Batwoman.
Why?
Hmm?
Why?
There's no point, man. I mean, like, we keep beating around the bush. We're not getting a decent Batman film for a while. Just throw him in a fucking TV series. Just make some shit make sense. That's all I ask.
Yeah, but why do you think a Batman TV series can be good where a Batwoman TV series can't?
Main reason why...
Is it because she's female?
No. Because Gotham needs to be blighted. It needs to be slighted. It needs to be dealt with on a biblical...
It's finishing anyway.
Biblical level. That's what I'm saying. It needs to be dealt with on a
finishing.
biblical level. So it needs to just be erased from the palette, thrown away, burnt on sight. I mean, the worst case scenario is that you grab a couple of the characters from Gotham.
Nah.
That's in idea-wise, not the actual actors. They're now dead to Batman.
Yeah.
And yeah, just utilise it that way.
I still think Batwoman can be good. Like
It can't be as worse.
Different.
It can't be as bad as Gotham.
It's different. Like, yeah, I mean, it's different enough from everything that they've got out there so far. So yeah, it can be good.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. So
speaking of Batman,
yeah,
which Batman villain? I think we said this before, but which Batman villain do you reckon they should make into a TV series rather than a film, a TV series? Which Batman villain?
what solo TV series?
Solo TV series.
None. Like I'm against these. Like let's take this little corner of a universe and then split that up. Like
yeah, but what I'm saying is that as a character,
I don't want to see a Dr. Octopus solo movie.
I don't want to see a Doctor Octopus.
Exactly.
But I wouldn't mind seeing him in a TV series.
I don't want to see a Dr. Octopus
Like,
TV
no,
series
Doctor
either.
Octopus, Rise of Hydra, or Superior Spider-Man as a TV series. That would be interesting.
Not as a TV series.
You want to see the whole film?
Yeah, I'll just see it as a film because, like, if it's a TV series, you're just gonna drag it on for way longer than it needs to be. Just give it a short, concise film.
Yeah, but the whole entire thing
I'm
about like Superior Spider-Man is that you can't fit it all into 2 hours.
You can. You can fit enough of it into 2 hours.
So what? You'll have like 4 or 5 sequels.
Nah, you just have one standalone, like.
It's at least 3 films.
Nah, not necessarily. You just know one standalone film where it's like, in this universe, Dr. Octopus has Peter's body and he's being Spider-Man. And then that's it. And you just have one film of that and that's it. You don't need to revisit. You don't need a sequel. You don't need a prequel.
You know what? I think you even need less than that. What they should do, which I reckon will be a really cool thing, is that they do a Marvel What If.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like that, but they just do like creep show style. So you got like 4 or 5 different Marvel stories. What if?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll watch that.
Yeah.
I mean, whether or not being in the cinema might be another
They
thing.
should do that after Phase 4.
What, every so often? Just
Yeah.
release a What If 1, What If 2,
Yeah.
What If 3, What If 4. Yeah.
Yeah, just do random stories. Doesn't matter what time it's set in.
Use the
It
same
doesn't
actors,
matter. Yeah, you can use the same actors, whatever. Just grab villains from anywhere, just make a good film. Like, we've finally had a good 10 years of cohesive universe. Like,
Now we can play around.
Don't
Yeah.
try and top it. Just go out and just make movies, and that's it.
I mean, but I do want this, like, the whole thing to be resolved. Like, you can't just stop it now.
Yeah, but it will be resolved.
No, we assume it will be resolved.
Huh?
We assume in Avengers 4 it will be resolved.
Of course, it's going to be resolved, or at least it's going to be resolved to a fashion. Like, it might not be like 100% resolved the way you want it to be resolved, but I'm pretty sure it will. Like, you know, the baby faces need to win. Like, at the end of the day, you can't have.
I reckon the baby faces need to be reset. So do the villains. Although I do like Thanos.
What do you mean by reset?
You just need to reboost the roster. Like, I mean, fair enough. You've got Black Panther using maybe.
You've got Black Panther,
Spider-Man,
Guardians.
I prefer, but I think they're ending off. I mean, now that they're on their near off their third film, I reckon it should come to its natural end now. Especially now that
we got Doctor Strange,
Doctor
Black
Strange,
Panther, like you said,
Ant-Man. The third one should be the last one. I don't think after this it's worth. Captain Marvel, yeah, on the first one of those, yeah.
And then I'm sure there's other stuff you could do.
Well, now that
She-Hulk. There was a She-Hulk film.
Oh, no.
What do you mean no?
No She-Hulk.
Why not?
Elaine Banner isn't worth
it.
It is.
It is. That's not a name.
What's her name then?
Her name is
Elaine Banner.
It's not Elaine. You're making me forget by infecting me with your wrongness.
I Wikipedia'd it, so...
Huh? When?
Huh?
When?
Ages ago.
Nah, well, you checked wrong or you misremembered.
Avengers... What's popped up on my YouTube? Avengers 4 Ending Explained. It hasn't even come out yet.
Whose video is that?
Emergency Awesome.
Okay. He's usually legit. I don't know why. Her name is...
What should I type in? She-Hulk.
Jennifer. Her name's Jennifer.
Yeah, Elaine Jennifer Banner.
There's no Elaine. It's just Jennifer, and it's not Banner. They're cousins, they're not sisters.
Just Banner, bro.
It's not Banner. It's Jennifer Saunders.
Oh, God.
It's Jennifer Aniston.
She-Hulk.
It's Jennifer...
Well, there's two versions of her anyway. It's Jennifer Waters.
That's it. Jennifer Waters, that's what I said.
No, never.
Listen.
Rewind it back. Send your complaints on a card.
Send your complaints to www.thesenuts.com.
Jesus. Yeah, but there's been two She-Hulks now, I'm pretty sure.
Nah.
They're right there. Anyway,
Good old Jennifer Waters. That's it.
Jennifer Waters. JW.
Yep.
Alright, so what else?
Kicking it Jenny from the block style.
Ugh. You know, you should play Jenny Waters.
Who?
Jennifer Lopez.
Why?
She has more than two expressions. I was going to say Gal Gadot, but she's kind of busy ruining her life.
Kind of busy. She's kind of busy failing upwards. Yeah, so what villain did you want to see?
Villain TV series, right?
That's what you said, yeah.
Well, I wanted to see... I was going to go for something more obscure.
Yeah.
I wanted to see a Zaz TV series.
In what context?
Kind of like Dexter-ish.
You've seen Dexter?
Okay, alright. No, I'm just saying, like, he's like the reverse of Dexter.
He's not the reverse of Dexter. He's just adjacent to Dexter.
No, but I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, rather than people who are worthy to kill, who just look for his next victim.
I guess. But yeah, you couldn't watch that.
Depends. You'd be very zombie though. That's the thing, because
I don't think it depends. I think you'd get very bored of that.
Actually, you know what? I reckon even more left field. DC vampire film, American Vampire. I reckon that should be a TV series.
Probably.
I mean, just because
I don't think it's DC.
I think it is.
I don't think it is.
I think it is. Okay, let's double check.
Don't think it is. I know it's
It might be Dynamite actually.
what's his face? The Good Snyder.
Yes, Scott.
Well, I don't think it's DC.
Oh! I've accidentally hit gold. American Vampire TV series.
Yeah, because when you said that, I'm sure something like that's in
Apparently, no, it's just a list of TV series. Oh yeah, it's Vertigo. That's the reason why.
Okay.
It's DC
Kind
though.
of DC. Kind of DC. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But you could say that. I mean, it's not really a villain.
Well, it's like, have you read any of it?
No.
It's good. It's good. I mean, like,
I read the other one that DC did make. I Vampire. That was pretty cool.
yeah, it's alright. I'm not really keen on the whole I series. I Zombie, I Werewolf, and all that stuff. Because it was a whole series, wasn't it?
I don't know, but it sounds like it would be.
It's terrible.
Yeah, but you don't like it because it's got I in it.
No, not even that.
Did you read it?
I just don't like it because...
Did you read it?
I think I've read one
That sounds
I
like
Vampire.
no.
I read one I Vampire.
And how many I Werewolves?
2. Actually, I think if I recall, I actually preferred the werewolf one overall. I didn't like Igor and all that stuff. I like the werewolf one.
Maybe. Sounds like something you can make up.
Jesus. Next.
Yeah, they're making a Are You Afraid of the Dark movie.
Again.
Did they make one before?
Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the one that's a
approval for the Midnight Society.
Oh, okay. No. Are You Afraid of Dark has already been No, what's that one with the things in the dark? It's really fucking bad. Christian Slater was in it. Afraid of the Dark. Is it Afraid of the Dark? It was a computer game.
Oh, you mean Alone in the Dark?
That's it. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, not that.
Oh, Taylor Swift handles stage malfunction. Is it ass or titty? Ass or titty? It's nothing. It's just actual distress.
Actual what? Distress?
No, just a dress thingy. Like got caught on something. Clickbait.
Okay, ego. Yeah. Did you used to watch How You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, I liked the concept. I mean, I always liked the sort of like multi-story format.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be Ray Bradbury or, you know, Tales of the Crypt or what's the other one?
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Well, not even just Are You Afraid of the Outer Limits, Twilight Zone, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Goosebumps?
Goosebumps not so much. I didn't really get into it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the whole library thing. I felt it was a bit goofy.
Because you don't like books?
Nah, it's just that libraries aren't scary to me as a kid. And I can't read.
Was it set in the library?
I think so. Goosebumps.
Are you sure?
I can't remember. I remember I didn't like Goosebumps. I can't remember why. Submitted for your approval for the Midnight Society.
Yeah.
Books.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it is a bit of a no-brainer. It's like it's a bit of an easy win. Like you just have either you just take just do short stories through the film and just maybe have them linked in some way, or
But
you just
do you remember the actual series though?
Yeah.
Like, because there was that in the series.
Yeah.
Like, there was like little bit of story, and the last episode was like them on the camp.
Oh no, I didn't see. I didn't watch every episode.
Well, it's like it's just a little bit. But yeah.
Shit to do. Got time to watch a bajillion episodes of fucking Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It was one of those things where there was a sort of like existence outside of the Midnight Society circle.
Really?
Oh yeah. But then saying that, it's that sort of thing where you don't really need to know.
I don't think I'm a fan of that. I could do without that.
Well, a lot of people did, but yeah, I think it'll be a cool idea.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, any actors have been cast or anything like that?
I don't think so. I didn't see anything about anyone attached to it. It's just like, yeah, they're doing it.
Good.
Speaking of DC movies,
Jesus.
why do you even have that reaction?
Listen,
Most of the times when I've said
it's like
it,
you're trying to give me a heart attack, bro.
most of the times I've said it, like it's not been related to any DC movie.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what to trust anymore. and then you relay something. Oh, by the way, they're making a Flash movie. Oh no, they're not. Oh yes, they are. Oh no, they are. Oh yes, they are. Oh yes, they are. No, they're not. It's all very confusing.
Anywho, yeah. So a while ago, Netflix did a deal with Millarworld.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to start making a bunch of Mark Miller like projects will be coming through Netflix.
So kick ass.
No, not Kick Ass, because that's already attached to a studio.
Okay.
So it'd be like his other properties that people haven't done anything with. So obviously no
Kick
Kick
Ass.
No Kick Ass, no Kingsman. I swear we spoke the other day about a Kick-Ass reboot and you were not on board. And
I'm not.
You keep shouting Kick-Ass at me.
I'm just saying, if you're going to do anything on Netflix, kick ass is the one.
There's other shit he could do.
I don't know any other shit he could do.
What about...
In Hit Girl?
No, that's still going to be attached
Kick-Ass.
to whatever the other fucking thing is. Anyway, they're doing... Jupiter Legacy, which is I think one of his most, apart from like Kick-Ass and Kingsman, I think that's one that people know the most.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read it.
Mm.
That's gonna be a TV series.
Mm-hmm.
American Jesus, also a TV series. The only one of these.
Actually, you just reminded me. 2 things are meant to be coming out. This is what I forgot. Invincible.
Yeah, I heard that.
And the Plutonian.
Yeah, from Irredeemable.
Yeah, and Irredeemable as well. Yeah.
Irredeemable is the Plutonian.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna come out.
It will.
I don't think so.
I will. Those are the 2 films I couldn't think of.
I mean, I'm not saying ever, but not anytime soon. Like that film is at least like 5 to 10 years away.
Nah. I reckon it will get made like super, so it'll be really quick, really low budget.
Nah,
I mean,
so.
for the Plutonian to make sense.
I don't think so. I mean, I guess it depends who's making it. But
Well, this is the other thing. The person that's meant to be making it, no, it's the guy that done the other guys and the Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, but what studio's attached?
I think it's the same studio, actually. I think it won't be Fox. It'll be something else. Sony, yeah, I think it's Sony.
Maybe. I think it's Sony. I don't know, like Sony are doing the DC. Like they say a lot of shit that they're gonna make, but like where they at? Like where's all the shit?
Well, Valiant looks good.
Yeah, but like we spoke about last week, like Bloodshot I think is the first film. Like that's the one that they're the furthest along on. That's not coming out till 2020. Like how long have they had the rights to the Valiant universe? I'm sure it's been at least 3 years. It might be longer, but I'm sure it's at least 3 years.
Yeah, it's about the same time
And
that they
they've
gave
done
over the Spider-Man.
And they're obsessed with it is probably around about the same time. They're obsessed with making the stupid fucking Spider-Man spin-off movies that
Probably
no
not.
one wants to see.
Probably not.
Like, huh?
They probably aren't anymore.
What, making them?
Yeah, because
Well,
at the moment, unless it's out of the horse's mouth, everything's speculation.
Morbius they announced the other day. Like, you can say fair enough with, like, Black and Silver or whatever the fuck that was going to be. Like, that one seemed to be put on the back burner. But, like, that was announced ages ago. But, like, Morbius, they announced that shit the other day. So, clearly, they're still going ahead with their fucking nonsense.
Well, I suppose it makes sense if they do the 18 rated movies and...
Not if they're going to be shit.
Yeah.
One, not if they're going to be shit. And 2, Not if they're gonna announce shit that they're not gonna make.
I mean, Carnage, I'm more worried about because you haven't got Carnage, you haven't got Shriek, you haven't got Demo Goblin, and you haven't got a lot of the Todd McFarlane sort of characters. Once you turn Venom into a solo movie,
They can do Carnage.
no,
Why not?
it wouldn't make any sense.
Why?
Both of them hate the Spider.
Yeah, but they can just hate each other.
Eh.
Like, once you have Venom, you can have Carnage.
Eh.
It's just Venom doesn't really make sense without Spider-Man because his whole look is based on Spider-Man. The reason why he looks like that is because of Spider-Man.
And his hatred for Spider-Man.
Yeah. You know, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. This film is coming out this year. I keep forgetting this film's coming out this year.
Well, Aquaman's coming out as well. You keep forgetting about that.
I don't keep
First
forgetting
trailer.
about it.
First trailer's coming out.
I don't keep forgetting about it. I know Aquaman's coming out. I'm fully aware. They poster dropped the other day. Someone pointed out it looks a bit like Finding Nemo, and now I can't stop seeing it.
Finding Atlantis with Aquaman.
It does. It looks like.
I mean, he's already got the Dusky thing, so who's going to be the turtle?
It looks like the poster looks like the sharks that Nemo hangs out with. Not Nemo, his dad. Is it his dad? One of them anyway. Some clownfish hangs out with some sharks, and it looks like the sharks in the poster of the Aquaman thing. But no, Aquaman's going to be good. It's going to be good. See, two things that I've totally gone out on a limb on, and it's just on the record almost every week, is that Aquaman's going to be good and Venom's going to be shit.
I reckon Venom's going to be good and Aquaman's going to be hella shit. Only because it's
Only
Sod's
because
law.
you want to disagree.
No, only because it's Sod's Law. I mean, Venom, I don't think it's going to be great.
Yeah.
But I reckon it's going to be a little bit better than Aquaman.
Nah.
And it's not even going to be a struggle to do.
No way. No
I mean, at
way.
the moment, the bar is so low.
If you're gonna, well, I was just about to say, if you're gonna set the bar that low, then there's no way. There's no way. Like, if you was gonna say Venom's gonna be great and Aquaman's gonna be shit, I will disagree with you.
You know what they should do? You know what they should bloody do?
Yeah, what?
Marvel should release Namor, and then that'll be it. Be a wrap. The one comfortable freaking DC character. The one that actually has, credibility at the moment, because the other ones are trash now. You get rid of them, you bury the beast. Done.
I mean, they should, but not for that reason.
For exactly that reason.
Nah, not for that reason. Like, I don't want DC movies. I want good DC movies. I don't want them to be shit. I want them to be good.
We need to start wanting them to be shit, because that way it'll be whatever the opposite, because obviously they're doing it like to spite us. That's how I feel. So if you want a really shit DC film, they're going to start doing really good ones. I mean, that's how it was when Batman Begins came out. I wasn't expecting that for nothing.
Well, no one was, because they almost killed the franchise.
Exactly. Do you reckon that's what they're trying to do? They're trying to kill the franchise so it gets really good.
No, because you don't.
I think they're going through
you don't
phases.
have to kill the franchise for it
I
to be
think
good.
they kind of do.
No, you don't.
I mean, the Superman, for example,
Yeah.
the Christopher Reeve Superman,
Yeah.
they had to kill him off, like, as a character, because it was too powerful.
Yeah, but they didn't have to kill the franchise.
They had to.
No, they didn't.
They did. Especially after 4. 4 sucked balls.
No, but they just... Yeah, but that didn't kill the franchise. It just stopped them from making more
Superhero films. All superhero films got killed after that.
No, because then a couple of years later, Thing came out.
Batman, yeah.
Yeah. So, they didn't kill the franchise. They just, did something a little bit different. But they don't even have to do something that different. They just need to pivot a little bit.
That's shocking, right?
They just need to pivot a little bit. They don't need to, completely go in a different direction. This is why I'm saying, they don't need a reboot. They just need a bit of a realignment.
Yeah. Needs to start again. This start again. They ruined it.
I ain't got time to start again. Man's old. I ain't got time for them to start again. Just continue. Just go. I don't want them to start again. I don't want to see no origin movies. I don't want to see like the Justice League find each other again. Just carry on.
Damn.
You all know each other. Just go.
Oh dear. On a side note, I've been because obviously internet beef is fresh always.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Do
you know that Russell Peters and Trevor Noah have got beef?
No.
Because he stole a Russian joke.
I thought he was going to say KSI and fucking Logan Paul.
Oh, no. It's not that simple. It's more complex. So basically, Russell Peters, he was around for a little while before him, and he's got a joke where he's saying...
Wait, who stole whose joke?
Trevor Noah steals people's jokes, apparently.
Okay.
And one of the main things...
Well, I'm sure he's got a team to do that for him.
Well, this is it. You have to blame the team in regards to that.
Just give me a heads up. If you're going to steal a joke, tell me it's stolen.
And where it's stolen from.
Yeah.
That's it. But yeah, it was like his Russian... His Russian joke was... yeah, basically, it sounds like people are speaking backwards.
Yeah.
So it's like, hello, how you doing? And then like Trevor Noah, the one was, it sounds like somebody's mixing a record.
Okay, so it's just slightly different.
And then there's a guy before that, who Russell Peters kind of like, but then Russell Peters then sort of like went on to say that he stole a joke as well.
Yeah.
He stole a joke from You Affraid.
Yeah.
Which was, my dad thinks punani is an exotic fruit.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. And he stole it, but then he went on, he riffed on from it.
Yeah.
So, like you're saying, that the jokes that came on from it were original, but that original premise wasn't.
Yeah.
But then it was like, the guy before him that did the Russian bit, is like, he put Y in there. So, like, he's saying that the Russians, they speak with Y at the end of everything.
Yeah.
So, really? How you do these things? And all that stuff. It was sort of like that sort of thing. So,
Like everything ends in a question.
yeah, pretty much. So, I don't know. I mean, for me, though, in regards to the realms of comedy and all that stuff, yeah, you just got to watch your back. I mean, every joke's kind of been done. All because you've seen it just now and noticed it doesn't mean it hasn't been commented on before. You just have to have your own skill, innit?
I suppose, but there's a difference between noticing something that other people have noticed and just straight up stealing the joke.
Oh yeah, definitely. And one of Trevor Noah's team blatantly stole from him.
Yeah. Speaking of jokes, I almost forgot about this.
Damn.
Yeah, they had like the Bruce Willis roast the other day.
I heard about this.
Did you? I picked out a couple that I liked. So Jeff Ross goes that Bruce Willis looks like Elmer Fudd if he hunted shitty scripts instead of waspy rabbits.
Oh. That burns.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt said,
I remember this.
Easy goes, you were so good in Sixth Sense. How'd you pretend not to care? How'd you pretend not to care while a 10-year-old acts circles around you? And then that he loved the twist at the end of Sixth Sense when Bruce Willis goes back to making shitty movies.
Oh God.
This I thought was particularly harsh.
Is this one from Bruce Willis?
Nah.
The ones that Bruce Willis said was a bit off.
I don't think I grabbed any of those ones. But I got this Demi Moore one. She goes, I was Bruce Willis's wife for the first 3 Die Hard movies, which explains why the last 2 sucked. And this one she said as well, I remember when Bruce Willis got cast in Pulp Fiction, he went to Harvey Weinstein's hotel one night and came back the next morning saying, I got the part.
It's cheap and it's wonderful, but it's true.
That's deep. she went in.
Oh, tore him a new one, literally. Oh dear. Oh, yeah, but yeah, it seems like it's all in good fun though. I mean, like, it's not as epic as the roast of Justin Bieber, but yeah, there's more zingers. I mean, the Hudson Hawk ones were, because those are the ones that sort of like made me raise an eyebrow.
Why?
Because I like Hudson Hawk.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like Hudson Hawk.
I think it's one of his better characters.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that young, fresh and wild thing anymore, does he?
He's not young, fresh and wild anymore.
Yeah, I know, but it's like...
He doesn't do anything anymore apart from fucking sleepwalk through a movie.
Yeah, something needs to trigger him. But it's the same thing with that Friends episode.
I don't think you can. Like, even before the Kevin Smith beef, like, Kevin Smith was talking about how he met Bruce Willis and like he's so far removed from reality, not like specifically in a bad way, but just like he's not had to do or interact with people or like do anything that normal people have to do for such a long time that it's just alien to him now, and that's a lot of what acting is doing, like being natural and being like acting like a person. Like if you don't know how to be a person, how are you going to be a person?
I don't know. I mean, like I think if we do get the old Bruce Willis back,
I think that ship's sailed.
If we do, but like after this roast, maybe a little bit of it comes back, just a little bit, because people did mention Hudson Hawk. People did mention, They failed to mention the worst thing in the world, which was look who's talking now, or look who's talking to.
Yeah.
Look who's talking.
Yeah.
No, like it's like everyone's like darkened that area off.
They probably forgot about it. Maybe it's just because of the voice.
Yeah, but it's like Bruno the Kid as well.
Yeah, I'm still upset. I can't find that anyway. I can't find it. Like, not properly. Like, I can't find it to buy. I can just find clips on YouTube.
Crazy. More dumb shit.
I think that was it.
Oh, awesome.
I think that was it. There was a couple more bits about the Millarworld stuff, but nothing that important.
Miller what?
The Millarworld.
Okay.
Like, it's like most of the stuff I haven't read. The only one I've read is Empress, like, but I read like the first, I think, 4 issues, and I liked it. Like, it was pretty cool. Basically, it's like this warlord, like space warlord, ends up marrying this woman, and they have kids and stuff. And then like eventually, she's like, "Fuck this dude, I'm escaping."
Okay.
And she busts out with the kids like across space.
That's interesting.
And, like, yeah, like so, like as far as I read, it was pretty interesting.
So domestic violence meets galactic violence.
Kind of. What I was going to ask was, who would you like to see in a buddy cop movie?
As in general actors or general characters or?
I guess you can include characters, but I was thinking actors, because I was thinking I'd like to see Denzel Washington and Ice Cube. Thinking like Training Day meets what was that? Brad Long. Yeah, kind of, but like not so much the comedy, but like that kind of angry character with like Denzel's like smooth, methodical kind of cop character.
I mean, I reckon. How do you say that? I would say Idris Elba and Robert Downey Jr. That would be interesting.
What, like Luther meets Tony Stark?
No, Luther meets Sherlock Holmes.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Or Benedict was it Cumberbatch?
Yeah.
And
Robert Downey Jr. So Sherlock Holmes meet Sherlock Holmes.
It's crazy. No. And
Get on each other's nerves all day.
solving each other's crimes. Moriarty's like, just confused. Why the two of you? And why have you both got capes? Doesn't make sense.
Capes are cool.
Capes are cool. Yeah, I mean, so Benedict Cumberbatch and let's go left field and Jodie Foster, mother and son.
Yeah, that can be interesting. Yeah, I don't think they don't do a lot of that.
No, there's no mother and sons.
There's no mother and son team up.
I mean, apart from Sylvester Stallone stopping My Mum Will Shoot. And that worked.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't. You know he got tricked into that role.
Genius. You know the story. You know the story so well, so I'll let you tell the public.
Yeah, so apparently Arnold Schwarzenegger made Sylvester Stallone think that he wanted the role, so Sylvester Stallone got in there first.
Oh. So petty, so wonderful. I'm going to do this film called Stop or My Mum Will Shoot, and it's really good. But I'm not sure.
That's fucking awesome.
Fucking great. It's the one thing that Rocky didn't see coming. Great stuff. But yeah, still, it's an okay film.
What, Stop My Mum Will Shoot? No, it's not.
I mean, compared to, what was the other thingy, Suburban Commando? I think both of them came out at the same time. I think.
Maybe.
The high concept films and like the Squeezing the Melon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the other one shit. Can't remember what happens in Stop and My Mum Will Shoot, but there was one scene that was similar to that.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't that great anyway. It was good, but not that great. It could have been a lot worse. I wonder what Arnold Schwarzenegger was doing instead.
That would be interesting, actually. Might look that up for next week.
Definitely. During that time. But yeah, time to wrap it up. So yeah, any send-offs? Any shout-outs?
Yeah. Send some love or some hate to @RedactedShunt.
Yeah.
#redacted.
#Shunt.
#Shunt.
Shunt. And on that, we're out.
Peace.
Fuck that.